Hi, welcome to Bifocal Naturalist. Our guest today is Omkar Jadhav. Omkar Jadhav is a student of management at ITM. He's an engineer by profession and he interned with us at Indian Women Scientists Association, and that is how I met this multifaceted young man. And I discovered that he comes from a tradition of Varkaris. The Bhakti movement in India was born in Tamil Nadu with the Alwars and the nayanars singing hymns in praise of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. The main aim was to bring together people of all castes and creeds and of all social status. And from here, the Bhakti movement moved on to Karnataka, where it spent its childhood. Basvanna and his followers composed several hymns in praise of Lord. And then the movement spent its adolescence in Maharashtra. The Varkari Sampraday or Warkari Tradition is a form of Bhakti movement. Bhakti is devotion to God, and through Bhakti one can achieve salvation. So this is one of the means of achieving salvation according to the Hindu tradition. The Varkaris believed in Lord Vithala. The story goes that once when Pundalika was taking care of his parents, there was a knock on his door and a person comes asking for alms. So Pundalika tells him, there is a brick, wheat in Marathi, so please stand on the wheat and I will come and serve you once I finish taking care of my parents. So after a while, Pundalika goes out and there is Vithala standing patiently on the brick. So the Varkaris take a long pilgrimage by foot and travel to Pandharpur, all the way from different parts of Maharashtra and Karnataka. And you have Gnaneshwar, Namdeo and Mukta Bai and others who composed beautiful abhangs in praise of Vithala. Then the movement spent its adulthood in the north, where saints like Kabir, Tulsidas and Meerabai promoted the Bhakti movement. So today, let us listen to what Omkar has to tell us about the Warkari tradition of Maharashtra. Thank you and welcome again to Bifocal Naturalist.
Hi, hello everyone, Ram Krishna. Today I am very grateful to share my views on Varkari Sampraday, as I have great background of Varkari Sampraday in my family. My great grandfather Habapa Atmaram Maharaj Jadhav was famous kirtankar of his time. He used to deliver kirtans in Sangli, Satara and Kolhapur district. After him, my grandfather Habapa Namdeo Maharaj Jadhav was famous pakhwaj player of his time. In Marathi we call it as pakhwaj. He used to write the tal of pakhwaj in Modi script. In this today's world of data science and cyber security, we use various algorithms and encryption methods to protect the data. But at that time, Modi script itself was the greatest encryption method. The signature that has been made in Modi script is very difficult to decode, and my grandfather has knowledge of that Modi script. So after him, my uncle, my father and now me, we all are taking this great tradition ahead. As a management student, I look towards Vari through my management lenses. In big MNCs, we use Six Sigma practices to ensure the greatest accuracy and zero errors in the operations. But if you see the Pandharpur Vari, it is far beyond the Six Sigma practices. There are 15 to 20 lakh of people without invitation walking every year from their respective places to the Pandharpur. This year, Maharashtra government has implemented AI to keep watch on this Wari, and the AI has estimated that in this year 20 to 20 lakh people or pilgrims are expected to be there in Pandharpur for Ashadi Ekadashi. This tradition is not of 50 or 100 years. It is going on from 7 to 800 years. In 13th century, Sant Gnaneshwar Maharaj used to walk from Alandi to Pandharpur, and in 17th century, Sant Tukaram Maharaj used to go from Dehu to Pandharpur for a Wari. And now in this 21st century also, lakhs of millions of people are going for this Wari. Every people in the Wari, every person in the Wari gets food, medicine and whatever they want. The things that we generally not get at home, you will get it in Wari. Everything is available. You just have to take the name of Lord Vithala and you have to walk. This is the best example of operations. Everyone is getting everything at particular time and everyone is happy with whatever things are going on. The greatest satisfaction. I will tell you one small fact about this Wari. During the Prasthana, Prasthan means when Sant Gnaneshwar Maharaj proceeds towards Pandharpur for the Pandharpur Wari, the Kalasha of Siddheshwar Mahadev temple, this temple is just beyond the Samadhi temple of Sant Gnaneshwar Maharaj. The Siddheshwar Mahadev is main lord of village Alandi. We call it as Gram Devata or Pramukh Devata. So Lord Siddheshwar Mahadev used to give permission, and in 13th century when Gnaneshwar Maharaj used to go from Alandi to Pandharpur for a Pandharpur Wari, he used to ask permission to the Siddheshwar Maharaj to go for Pandharpur Wari, and he used to grant the permission. And you will wonder, in this 21st century also, Siddheshwar Mahadev gives permission to the Gnaneshwar Maharaj to proceed for the Palki by moving the Kalasha of temple just like a rubber material. We are science people, we know that the brass metal can't bend by air like this, like a rubber material. But if you see on the day of Prasthana, the Kalasha of Siddheshwar Mahadev temple bends like a rubber. And till that Kalasha bends or moves, Sant Gnaneshwar Maharaj don't proceed for the Wari. That is the great fact. And this happens because of the vibrations that come from the temple and goes towards the top of the temple, that is Kalasha, and that Kalasha bends like a rubber material. We know air can't move brass metal like this, and this is happening every year. So this is the small fact. If I go to tell facts about the Wari, it would take 1 or 2 hours, but due to the time restriction, I would like to stop here, and I would like to end this podcast with the abhang of Tukaram Maharaj, which is really relatable towards this today's podcast. And this was the request by Vijaya ma'am to sing one abhanga. So I will sing one abhanga of Tukaram Maharaj, which is quite relatable for the today's content. So the abhanga is आजीचे हे माझ तुम्ही कृपादान, आजीचे हे माझ तुम्ही कृपादान, दिले संत जने माय बाप, दिले संत जने माय बाप, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने, उत्तीर्णता येणे नो हे जन्म, उत्तीर्णता येणे नो हे जन्म, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने, तुका म्हणे तुम्ही उदार कृपाळ, तुका म्हणे तुम्ही उदार कृपाळ, शृंगारिले बाळ कवतुके, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने, आली मुखा वाटे अमृत वचने. I will give the meaning of this abhanga in just one line, that whatever I have learned from my ancestors, I will keep it going on, and this is the greatest moment for me to share my views on this Varkari Sampraday, and this is as much as precious for me as a sacred amrita. So, and I am very grateful to Lord Vithala that he has given me these feelings, the kindness, the ethics, and various other things, and he has beautifully decorated me with these all good things, and I am very grateful for these things to the Lord Vithala. That was the real essence of this abhanga. Thank you everyone for watching this podcast. Thank you.
Thank you, Omkar, for the lovely song. I enjoyed it thoroughly. As Omkar has said, the Warkari pilgrimage, which involves lakhs of people and is 21 days long, requires a lot of management practices. Crowd management, teamwork, then crisis management, allocation of resources, and much more. So it's a great lesson for management students. Thank you, Omkar. It was lovely listening to you. Take care, bye-bye, and welcome again to Bifocal Naturalist. Thank you.